Alright, yo, welcome back. This is TEATIME on PlusTvAfrica. An American rapper, Kodak Black's probation violation has been lifted after successfully completing 19 days of drug rehab. The rapper and producer was ordered to a rehab facility a few months back after failing a drug test, a violation of the terms of his supervised release in his federal gun case. The rapper, who is now clean, sober, and also turning his attention to his career, had a court hearing to reinstate his supervised release. His lawyer, Bradford Cohen, has said the judge was happy with Kodak's progress. Cohen said Kodak is looking forward to making good music and is going to try to stay away from people, places, and things that will put him in harm's way or trigger him to use again.
Kodak, congratulations, Kodak. Thank God you are clean for now. Now, this is one.
What's for now?
For now, it's so you know how many times this guy has gone to rehab in his life. Like, I'm tired of hearing him. I'm good to rehab. I'm good.
But guess what they go to rehab for? Marijuana.
Not all the time.
No. This guy is marijuana.
He's on his.
Yeah, marijuana.
But another good thing I like about the Americans is the fact that they actually check themselves into rehab. Now, Nigerian artists, a lot of Nigerian artists are actually under the influence of heavy drug usage. Heavy, and they don't understand the fact that look, there's nothing wrong with checking yourself in and getting some help before you get to that point. We're talking about somebody recently, just some minutes ago.
Solid Star.
Yeah.
Solid Star.
Okay.
He was the one that put it out there. It's
Okay,
no
cool.
news.
Okay, so a lot of them are going through that drug abuse and all, and I think they should just learn and own it. Like, you know what? Let me go to rehab. Let me take care of myself, my mental state, and everything before it gets to a point where you can't even reverse the time again, or you can't retrace your steps back again. So yeah, cool, good one for him. But this one was under probation. He still went into drugs. The guy has problem.
I remember when YC also shared a tweet that said the way they share coke at parties now, you think it's biscuits.
If you go for, I shouldn't even say if you go for. You see a lot of events now. I'm really, really careful with what I take. From biscuits, I'm serious. From biscuits to this, like, oh, it's a special for. I said, what's in it? I will ask you. What's it? Or
They don't
drink?
put cocaine in biscuits.
There's a thing now that looks like biscuit, right? They call it chocolate. I don't know if you heard about it. Okay, cool.
What do they do with it?
It's drugs, and they share at parties.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it looks really good. It even smells nice. But you know, if you don't know, you just
No, but they're private parties where you go to and they tell you can't come with your phone. The moment you start telling me when I'm coming, do not come with your phone.
Or you drop your phone.
Or drop your phone in the car.
Blah, blah, blah,
or register it and drop it.
There.
I know that it is about to go down. Because then that's when you see the craziest girls. That's when you see all the drugs in the world and you're beginning to
even the
wonder.
ones that don't have name.
Even the ones that you know, you be like, what is this?
This one is XYZ. This one is QQJ.
And then there's always one bad guy that's always chilling, telling you what it is. Like, who are you, bro?
you need to try this. So I don't know. I think in Nigeria also we should have more rehab centers. Honestly, like where
I don't
people
even think we have anyone. And then, do you know the thing about Nigerians? They're very judgmental. So, you know, the moment you even check yourself into it, man will find boy. I hear that in budget.
I tell you.
Do you understand what I mean?
I tell
they
you.
don't. Have you seen people that go for HIV test and then the moment they come up and say, fine boy, they knew. The nurses will now start gisting together. Fine boy, we push out in HIV. Do you understand? We see these things. So Nigerians need to, especially in the professional sector, right? I think they need to actually know how to be professional with things that they are doing. In the sense that if I check myself into a rehab tomorrow, I don't need to be judged. And then Nigerians see drug use like you are the problem. It is a disease. It is referred to as a disease. Do you know that?
The person is still the problem now.
You're not.
Well, how are you not the problem?
Read about drug addiction, bro.
How did it start?
Bro, it is a disease. It is just the same way you have cancer that you have drug addiction.
No, I disagree.
Go check I'm not telling you what I do not know. Go check the dictionary.
Like, look, you are the problem. If you become a drug addict, you are the problem. If you become an alcoholic, you are the problem. If you become a prostitute, you are a problem. If you become an armed robber, you are the problem. It's your choice. You chose it.
Armed robber is different. Prostitute is different.
How?
Drug addict.
They became addicted to that. they became addicted. If you are a sex offender or sex predator, you are the problem. It started somehow, bruh. What would you mean they are not the problem? So
Look,
the
some people
drugs jumped and flew on your laps, bam, and said, please take me.
It is a disease.
Or were you forced to
You
take
should
it?
be treated like someone with special needs.
But you were the problem. You became the problem. You started it. Why are they treating you with special needs? But
Anyways,
I'll just like you to go do your research.
Yeah.
I'll read up
I'd
on
just
your
like you
angle.
to go do your
I will,
research on drug addiction. Do you get me? Like if you do your research on drug addiction, you would treat them better. Every drug addict you see on the street, you treat them better. Okay. Because it's really not their
fault. We should not be slapping them like that again. G-man, so we should not slap them like that again.
No, I want you colo. Those ones are not drugs. I don't know, Shad. You know the different classes of drugs, right? There's class C, there's class
drug
B,
and there's drugs.
Yeah, there's drug and there's drug. There are some drugs that we can pardon.
Like aspirin.
Yeah, paracetamol. Do you get what I mean? Anyways, let's move on to the next story. Future has been ridiculed after his recent tweets about Jay-Z. After the way too sexy rapper declared himself bigger than the hip-hop mogul in the streets, many on Twitter made fun of him. The 38-year-old MC bragged about his accomplishments over the weekend. Many on the Bluebird app have since reacted to Future's post, especially the one in which he flexed on Jay-Z. Like, are you joking? Are you joking? Are you a billionaire?
Is he fine?
Are you a billionaire?
Is he even okay?
Are you married to Beyonce? Are you okay?
Future has no future. As in, what kind of futureless talk is that? Like,
How can you even flex a jigger?
Of all people, you didn't even pick anybody.
It's not even go to Eminem.
No, he shouldn't even.
No. Like I'm just saying.
Is he planning to die? Like, is he actually going to die?
Okay.
Like, what is the comparison?
He didn't go to Travis Scott.
Even Travis Scott will finish and say.
I know now. They're on the same level. Travis.
Check it.
Yeah, get it. Let's do a chat.
But why they back like that though?
No, it's called mumble rap.
I don't like trap music for nothing. It doesn't appeal to me at all. I don't know one.
Well, there are a few that sound good, but not all of them.
Which one? For you, which one? I don't know one.
Is it not beginning? Not beginning.
That's what they sound like.
But that's what they actually sound like. Beginning.
Like, what are you guys saying?
Anyway, but it's actually, it's actually very funny that anyone would want to flex on Jay-Z.
Like, in what aspect? Is it lyricism? What? Record sales? What exactly? In what?
If
Longevity?
you actually want to think about it, Jay-Z has done so much, and Jay-Z's street cred is undisputed. Because if you think about it, Jay-Z has done the most in his career. This guy has gone from selling drugs to being a rapper to marrying one of the most influential musicians to becoming a billionaire to owning one of the biggest streaming service companies to also writing a book to directing and producing movies. Like, come on, bro. Future, what have you done for your future?
What else?
Like this guy has secured his future.
And under Jay-Z's umbrella, do not forget that a lot of artists has also
Rihanna,
emerged from there.
Rihanna,
even saying Beyonce herself at some point was affiliated to Rockefeller.
Was she? No,
yes,
was
no.
she?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, but I shall know about Rihanna. That's the biggest one.
Rihanna is huge. Like,
and then you know how he started Def Jam. He was once the president of Def Jam Record. Like Def Jam is so big. Do you get what I mean? Like
I think Future just wanted to be spoken about. He just wanted people to talk about him. Maybe he just wanted to be in the news again. Like if the Cardi B husband is not working, let me just.
I think
if that title
Future wants to pull a Tonto Dike on us. Do you know Tonto Dike knows how to be in the news?
Tonto is news. Tonto lives for drama.
Tonto
breathes for drama.
Could go quiet for a while, but the moment she just says something like this, man, we're talking about it for days.
Sometimes I think about Tonto Dike and I'm like, as in, is there going to be a man that's actually going to say, you know what, I want to settle and be with Tonto? The guy not going to fear say, hey.
I want Tonto got settle with the man.
Like, hey, the guy not going to fear say one day if this girl just switches it up on me and says, you know what, I'm not doing again. I will show you receipts of all the things that happen. Hey.
Tonto is that type of person. And I don't know.
And it's becoming scary. Like
women are.
We can't even have genuine friendships right now. Everybody's keeping something just in case when you and I have a fight I can post it to the world and show the world that there was a time he came to my DM. There was a time she like.
That's my problem with relationships, which is why I think I'm just gonna back off from all of that, right? I think it allows too much room for people to know too much, or for someone to know too much about you. Do you understand? It
is absolutely not wrong.
finish.
Which is absolutely, there's nothing wrong with you being vulnerable around someone, you being open with someone.
I don't want to be that guy no more. I just want to mind my business. I just want my business to be mine. Which is why, you know, when someone told me something this morning and said, I don't want to have kids, I don't want to get married, I didn't even blame her, because I totally understand how it can be. Do you understand? Like, for you to just have people in your space 24/7. I think I'm that guy that needs my space a lot of time. Do you get what I mean? Than for me to be crowded by people's thoughts and opinions and how you feel. I really don't care. Are you getting it?
It's just crazy. When I saw all the stuff, Tonto, Bob Risky, when all the stuff everybody was just spewing on online, I'm like, what is happening to the world? Can't we just be friends, genuinely be friends? Like, let's have our issues, let's have our fights. Not you going to dig out what we spoke about 2 billion years in the corner
just
of our house.
Just in case we ever have a fight, you gave me one bullet one time.
God. So I will post the receipts.
You post it.
I have the picture
Yes,
somewhere.
you post it.
I'll post receipts.
Go and post it. I've said it. I'll go and bring this video out. Yes, me too. I have the receipts.
Like,
like friendship is. Can't remember Monfa talking about how Bobrisky blah blah blah, and next thing she brought her receipt. Oh, I said she. Did I just call Bobrisky she?
Yeah, it's okay, it's fine.
It's not fine.
Shim.
It's not fine.
Shim.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Okay, he brought out receipts.
He brought out
But
Idris.
he
Brought out Idris Ogunleye. Brought out receipt of how he used to borrow Monfa his car, and how he's an audio billionaire. And I'm like, for reals?
Friendship.
Must say friendship is hard though.
These days, it's just scary. So my friend can't come and get my car. Like, guy, I won't use your car for
especially
like
when I'm in the country.
Like,
I don't even live here.
And use her now. So I'll now keep that. And like one day we'll
You
fight.
guys save the child.
It's like everyone is waiting now. Like something will still happen to me and this person. I want to share with the world.
I think it's the entertainment industry.
Some people are still very quiet with their age. They don't put their things out there.
Like Ebuka.
Do you understand? Ebuka is
like,
still...
I respect that dude so much. I've never heard any crazy thing about him. Even when they brought out something about his wife being the breadwinner and all of that, some of them not talk. Even not debunk it.
Funny enough, even Whiskey, I'm not a fan of his music, but see, his personal when it comes to all this online thing.
He doesn't talk.
You won't hear him. He will just be looking at you.
What do you mean you're not a fan of Whiskey music?
Oh, yeah, move on. I love his music. I love his music.
Stop it now.
Mashallah.
We are talking about the biggest.
Mashallah.
Have you ever seen any artist in Nigeria that would perform on stage and be holding his leg? I will not leave it to you, bless me kind of vibe.
P Square. That happens to them almost every time when
they hold their leg.
Yes, now they're always holding their legs, hanging their clothes whenever they go out of the country to perform. I beg.
Out of the country, we are talking about in Nigeria.
They don't just send them for Nigeria.
But why did they send one particular guy for Nigeria?
Look,
did you see Johnny Drill's post?
Whiskey has been performing in this country for years.
Did you see Johnny
And that never happened. I didn't say I'm coming there. That never happened. And I think it's just hold on now, wait.
Whiskey always gets injured. Okay, so last Made in Lagos concert, I was there and I was backstage. This guy had a scratch on his face. He was pushed down. Like, this guy is always injured. Fans always jump on stage anytime Whiskey. Are you joking?
Oh, wow.
Fans, but wait, Davido should also have the same reception. But I think his bouncers are too violent. That people do not want to even mess with them.
And they are always alert. They're always ready.
Yeah.
Like somebody might just pop up from anywhere.
Yeah, like
always ready.
Davido is someone that I feel like a lot of people want to touch him. A lot of people want to get close. But seeing bouncers, he moves 30 deep, man. 30 BG gang. How do you want to near them?
You didn't even see the body slam he gave that guy.
Which
recently? He gave one guy body slam.
Davido?
Yeah, on stage.
Davido himself?
Yes, nah. But David, I'm about to continue performing and say, no time.
Why would he do that?
It's online. It's online.
It's very violent.
It's online.
Like, I like his style though. Like, don't come close. I'm not your guy.
They are humans now. Make we know wound them now. We, the fans, we should
But
also give
Whiskey is a man
give
of the
ourselves
people
praise.
though. Like, have you seen his new release? Like, he has a new what's it called now? A short film. Made in Lagos short film.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I saw the
I started
headline.
to. I haven't finished it as well. So it's like all the songs as like a video, but it's not like a proper video. It's like a short film kind of thing, and
okay.
yeah, it's really nice. I
Like a
saw
mini
it up to like
documentary
the,
kind of thing.
like
How many minutes?
19 minutes, I guess.
19.
Yeah.
I think.
Alright. So I think Davido is also somebody that there are a lot of artists in Nigeria that should have the type of reception that Whiskey that, but you know, too much less love and ego is too much.
And the competition is just too much. The Whiskey fans, Davido fans, Burna Boy fans, this one fans. Like the top 5. Who are the top 5 musicians in the country right now? If we're gonna look at it.
Burna Boy, Whiskey, Tiwa Savage, Davido.
One more.
And
One more.
Burna Boy, Whiskey, Tiwa Savage, Davido, and
If you don't put this person's name there, it'll go good though. You better put this person's name there. I'm waiting for you.
Olamide. What do you mean? Olamide. See, Olamide is number 1.
Olamide
Do you know
has to be there.
Olamide is my favorite artist, not even Wizkid. I'm not even playing. In terms of personality though, not music. So a lot of times I can't really relate to a lot of Olamide's songs, but I love some of his songs, but I can't really relate to a lot of them. Do you understand? But personality-wise, the most reserved artist in Nigeria, the most sensible artist in Nigeria is Olamide.
That boy is not
Like
reserved. That boy is not reserved though. He's just a shy person, but he's not reserved like that though. He's not weird like that.
I
though.
know, but when you're talking about, you know, in the public space,
okay.
we know the year
No,
anything.
he minds his business, so he's
yeah,
always
you know
indoors.
the year
Like, I beg.
anything.
If he's not working, I beg, I didn't do. I don't even want to know what's. I didn't want to be number 1. Thank you. Let me just be on my lane. He's just on his lane. Nobody's dragging that his space with him. It's just him.
Anyways, let's go on a quick music break and tea time. We'll definitely be right back.